Hey guys, this is Jeff, your average geocacher. And today I have my nephew Austin with me, also known as Austin BACB in the geocache community. And today we're at a virtual cache. It's called Living Art. It's a garden that the owner of the garden, he has sculpted all of these bushes and shrubbery and everything, and I really think it's super neat, and I wanted all you guys to check it out. So come on, let's go over there and take a look at it. Okay guys, we're at the entrance point at the garden, and we're gonna go ahead and take our tour through here, and we're gonna show you guys the whole adventure along the way. Okay guys, we're almost to ground zero, and on the virtual cache it tells us that we have to email the 3 words that are written on the ground out here that the creator of all this has placed in the ground. I'm not going to show you what those words are, I'm not going to spoil it, but I am going to take you through ground zero here so you can see the rest of this work of art out here. It's absolutely amazing. Alright guys, right here on the ground is the 3 words that are written, but I'm going to have to kind of skip over it so you guys don't see it. I don't want to ruin it for anybody else. This is truly an amazing work of art out here, and I'm so thrilled to have been able to come out here and check this out. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as we are. Okay guys, we're coming to the end of the garden here, and this is just absolutely amazing. I just can't get over how much time and work has been put into this, and I've actually seen the creator out here walking around, so hopefully we get a chance to do a quick little interview with him. But now we're coming up to the side of the house here, and we're going to finish out just taking a look around his house and what he's done out here. Okay guys, I'm here with the amazing creator of this amazing garden, and I'm here with Mr. Pearl Fryer, and I'm gonna let him explain the history behind all this and just how it got started, and just how he began this whole journey here.
I'm Pearl Fryer from Bishopville, South Carolina. I moved here from New York with the company that I worked for in New York, and I decided to stay because I'm 150 miles from my original home in North Carolina. And as a kid growing up, I was punished for my creative ability. But at age 40, I could afford it. So I bought this piece of property, and it was a cornfield. And I had the house built in 1980. And I decided to do the garden from a creative point of view. And after college and all of that, my creative ability never showed up on the test score. And so today when I talk to students, it's about using what you have and never complain about what you don't have if you haven't used what you do have. Because in the final analysis, success is about three things: work, passion, and marketing. No matter how good you are at what you do, your success will be determined by how well you market what you do. And education is important. Don't misunderstand me. You must have an education today, because no matter how good you are at what you do, you must be able to deliver it.
Exactly.
But you don't have to be top of the class. And when I talk to students, it is about that from that point of view, because we stigmatize too many students by their test scores, and they never use what they do have. And so today, because of that, and using what I have, my talent, and talent is what you were born with. Talent is what you inherit from your parents, and that sets the ceiling. So if you inherited mechanical ability and average academically, an academic career is not going to happen. You understand? Because that's not where your strength is.
Right.
So always pursue your strength. And so today I give scholarship to C students. And my student must go to a junior college, community college, or tech. And my point is we're losing too many students from the bottom for the lack of financial resources to develop talent from the bottom, because we educate from the top down. And at some point, we will be concerned about poverty and crime. We will educate from the top down. And today, when I speak to students at universities, my point is you are now our next wave of leaders. And from an educational point of view, we're running the educational system with 19th, 20th century thinking. I'm 75, and usually it's coming to people my age. But at some point, you are the next wave of leaders, and you will change high school from 12 years to 14. That is 25th century thinking. And at that point, you should come out of high school with an associate degree or skill. Today, it costs too much to get an education. The average student loan is more than their mortgage. So if you come out of high school with an associate degree, it will take you 2 years to get a bachelor's degree, no more than 3. But the good average student will do it in 2 years. They will save 2 years of student loan, and it gives you a better educated workforce. But not too many people are listening to me today, because we're going to listen to a man that cut up bushes.
And done an amazing job at it. How much dedication does this actually take? I mean, is this an everyday, all day type thing, or?
It's an everyday thing. But then that's why you hear me talk about passion. Anytime you do something with a passion, it takes the work out of it. Look at the very successful people today. That is where they are because of passion.
Right.
You see what I mean? The largest corporation in this country, bank, at some point started with somebody with an idea. And when they got it to the point they needed academics, they went back and hired the top of the class.
That's right.
Because at some point you can afford the academics you need, no matter what you go to do. But the most important thing is that when you get that degree, always run in a circle with people smarter than you.
Right.
The dumbest thing you can do is run in a circle and you're the smartest person. You run with smart people, you network with people at the top, and at some point, if you meet 100 people, you're going to meet somebody that say, I help you.
That's right.
That's how the garden was built. I'm pretty talented, but I have friends that came along and they said to me, we want to help you. And today I have a 501c3, and the purpose of my 501c3 is for the preservation of the garden and my scholarship fund. If you saw my movie, in my movie, I said, this garden was designed to last my lifetime, because I didn't figure anyone would care about it. But today people are beginning to step up. I mean, I had Coca-Cola, John Deere, Waffle House, Farmer Telephone. These are major corporations that somebody made a phone call. You don't get to those people by writing letters.
Right.
So anybody out there, make a phone call.
That's right. And I hope all of you that are watching, anyone that wants to take interest in, and there's definitely donations are definitely accepted here to help with the upkeep and to go towards the scholarship fund. So if any of you have anything that you want to donate to this masterpiece of an art here, feel free to do so. I will put in the link below the website to Mr. Pearl's site. Any other thing that you want to add?
Well, I'm going to give you the contact persons for my garden.
Okay.
Like if you want to give to my scholarship fund, or if you want to give to my for the preservation of the garden. And I want the audience to keep in mind, the only way I can give scholarship is with the preservation of the garden.
Okay.
So usually people give 50%. 50% to a scholarship and 50% towards the preservation of the garden. We have raised enough money. I do have an apprentice now because I've started training someone. He's been working with me for 7 years, and the goal is to have someone can maintain what I'm doing. It's not a matter of creating what anymore. It's a matter of keeping up what I'm doing. And it's just featured in a garden book of the world, published in England. And the book is called Garden Gardens, and it selected 250 gardens from 5 continents. And my garden is one of the 250.
Wow, that is absolutely.
Well, it shows what
great accomplishment.
Well, it shows what can be accomplished by talent and work and passion and a little marketing.
That's right.
I cut up bushes.
and for any of the gardeners out there, that anybody that may want to take an interest in this type of artwork, do you have any advice for them?
Well, I do a lot of presentation. I speak at the Valley University Home and Garden Show. I even spoke for NASA Research Center. And on my website, when you link to my website, if you want me to do a presentation, and when I do a presentation, it is basically about what I do, the purpose of the garden, and how I do what I do. You see what I mean? Because it's basically self-taught. Mm-hmm. And once you take an interest in it, it's not as complicated as you think. Because my garden was created, 80%, there's a wholesale nursery here called City Nursery. And every year they clean out their garden, and they allowed me to go into that recycle pile and dig these plants out.
Oh, wow.
80% of these plants came out of the recycle pile.
That is absolutely amazing.
No, but it's about work and passion.
Mm-hmm.
See, and talent. See, don't give up on your talent. Mm-hmm. Don't allow an education to box you in. Mm-hmm. Use your education. But if you have strength some other place, always draw from your talent. And the moment you cross your talent with your education, then you become a master of what you do.
And that's some great advice for any of us to take. And even the ones that feel like that when it comes to school, it may not be for them, but they do have talent in other aspects of their life and all that, to at least reach out and try to grab hold of that talent and not let go of it.
And not let go of it, but get as much education you can.
That's right.
If you can't afford a a bachelor's degree, go to tech or community college. And at some point, you might be able to afford to go to a university. Because today, a high school diploma guarantee you a minimum wage job, dead end. Mm-hmm. A family of 4, income is below poverty level. That's a high school diploma. Right. Why are we still pushing a high school diploma? Mm-hmm. High school should be changed to 14 years with an associate degree. That's my point, but I don't want to cut up bushes, so we're going to listen.
But hey, a wonderful job at it, and it's definitely worth coming to see, guys. So anytime you may be in Bishopville, South Carolina area, or you're just passing by 20, it's just about a mile and a half off of I-20. Please stop by.
Into Bishopville.
Into Bishopville and come take a look at this. And if Mr. Fryer's outside, please stop and talk to him. He's got just a wonderful story behind all of this, and he'd be glad to take you through a tour of his garden and answer any other questions that you guys may have.
If I'm not, my brochures is there. You pick up a brochure, you walk through it, and I explain it as you walk through it. And so you might come up, and I might be out of town, but usually I'm here. Or I might just run uptown for something, maybe going for lunch. But if you ever come to Bishopville, I would love for you to come by and visit my garden.
There you go, guys. Guys, we want to thank Mr. Fryer for taking the time and talking with us and telling us about his garden. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, take care. Thanks.